Yeah, so just back from Sainsburys now. I tell you, it was really quiet in there. You thought they'll probably play some music or something like that.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Morning everyone, and welcome to today's vlog. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, it's one of those grey, miserable, overcast days, but it's quite warm out there still actually. I've just been to the pharmacist and put in mine and Ben's medication, so that should be ready to pick up next week or so. Might give them you a couple of days to make sure they've got it all in. But yeah, my problem is they reckon it's going to rain again later, sometime this afternoon, so I've sent them kids to school with their coats and put them back in their jogging bottoms and stuff, so they have got their shorts with them, so just in case they do get too hot they can actually change back into their shorts. But hope, fingers crossed, it won't rain too much. Anyway, yeah, also bless him, Ben this morning got to about 8:15 and he kept taking me to the front door, hitting the front door, trying the front door. This is his way of saying he wanted to go to school. It was just so cute, it really was. And then the bus turned up at 8:25, and I was like, "Go on then, Ben, your bus is here." So he actually undone the front door himself and he ran to his bus, which was really so cute. Like I said, the PA didn't even have a chance to open the door for. He was there and banging on the door, like not actually hard, but like tapping the door saying, "I want to go in." Yeah, and he got back in the bus absolutely fine as well. Yeah, Sammy's got science today. He was really looking forward to that. He normally has it on a Wednesday, but because they've got sports day on Wednesday, they're swapping the days over. Well, I can't say sports day as much. It's like it's a swimming gala type thing. It's at the local outdoor pool, so I hope, fingers crossed, it doesn't rain on Wednesday. Just imagine that, couldn't you? Them swimming in the rain. Again, parents can actually go and see it. It's from 10 till 12, so I'm not too quite sure if we're going to go yet or not. I know Stephen's off, but with Ben, if we go to like the events and things like that, he thinks he can come home with us, and he just get a little bit upset sometimes if we say no. So I'll speak to his teacher and see what he says. Sammy wants us to go and see him swim, so but then again, you can't do one without the other, can you really? So, and also now I know Ben's doing something tomorrow, some open air event or something. They're helping out with refreshments, so that'd be quite interesting for Ben, wouldn't it? He probably won't be drinking it all rather than eating it all, rather than serving it also. But anyway, yeah, plans for me today. I haven't got really nothing planned as such. All my washing's up to date, which is great. I don't want to pull it all out anyway, just in case it does rain. So it's only some towels that I've washed. I just need to get them drying. Like I said, stick them in the tumble dryer if need be. And also I need to sort out some entertainment for us at Butlins when we go. I was able to book the Friday, Saturday and the Sunday, but because we're going Friday to Friday, it's actually classed as 2 breaks, which is just silly how they do it, isn't it? So, and then the Monday's entertainment goes on, I won't say so because obviously it's free, you just need to pre-book it. That goes on to be able to book sometime today, so I'm going to have a look in a second and see what I can get. But looking at the entertainment, it doesn't seem the greatest, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's the same old, basically the same old shows as last year. Well, it is this year. We're only going because I want to see Stephen Mulhern and the Masked Singer. Obviously, Sammy absolutely loves Stephen Mulhern, so hope, fingers crossed, I can get a show in for that, because I know Sammy would be devastated if he couldn't get in for that. I managed to get the Masked Singer as well, which is obviously for the weekends. So I just have to wait and see what we can book and stuff like that. I know they do say if you can't actually book your shows, you can wait till people have all gone in, they've got any spaces, but there's no guarantee that you can. But before COVID though, it used to be free flow. That used to be really great. You didn't need to book your holiday, or like your activities and stuff, you used to be able to turn up, do whatever. That's one thing that I liked about Disney. It was just free flow. You didn't need to book anything whatsoever. Obviously, you anything with Disney needed to do was pre-book your tables for your evening meals, but apart from that, everything else is just go as you flow, basically. So I really do think they need to get back to that situation. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea now, and then I can chill out a little bit before I head to work. Oh yeah, one more thing we need to do actually. We need to pop up to Sainsburys or Tesco's and get a couple of bits and pieces for Ben. Obviously we went shopping at the weekend, but they don't really do nothing gluten-free, as you know. So yeah, we need to cupboard needs filling up. We need some cereal, we need some biscuits and some that sort of thing. So yeah. Yeah, so just back from Sainsburys now. I tell you, it was really quiet in there. You thought they'd probably play some music or something like that. And saying that, there wasn't an awful lot of people in there. I think there was more staff than was customers. But a few times you have been there, it's been quite busy. But anyway, yeah, like I said, just a small couple of bits and pieces that we got. Majority of it is actually for Ben. Again, I do wish LD will sell gluten-free products. They used to, but the one we go to, when they had their refit, they didn't bother any time. They used to be a lot better when they did. So yeah, basic, and also there's a couple of bits and pieces for us as well. I've obviously got some Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes, obviously for Stephen, 840-gram pack. Not too quite sure how much they were, to be honest. If you have to find the receipt out. But Stephen said he wants having cereal again in the mornings. I must admit, when he gets up at 4:15 every morning for work, it's like, I want nothing heavy to eat that at that time in the morning. And also got some Kellogg's and their Nestle gluten-free cornflakes for Ben as well. These are £2.40 each or £2.75 each they were. Obviously got them 2 boxes that should last us a little bit. Well, last him, but yeah, I think a box lasts him about 4 days. Obviously the portion size is, yeah, an adult is 30 to 45 grams, so yeah, we'll be happy with them. I'll put them in his little tub in a minute for him. Obviously got some of his gluten-free, milk-free cherry baked rolls. He absolutely loves cherry baked rolls. He's really obsessed with them. I'm sure he'll absolutely love those when he comes in from school. Also put some of these We Love cakes. These are actually new. These are on the Nectar price. I think that's about £1 something, I think they were. And obviously they are 4 delicious cake slices, totally toffee. Because sometimes when we have cake and custard or cake and cream, Ben feels like he's missing out. So at least you can have one of these with a little bit of cake, with a little bit of ice cream or cream or something like that, which I love them. Got some of these 8 natural bars. Again, he used to love these, but went off them for a while. But now he's actually starting to eat them again. And obviously these would be ideal for him when he goes to school. Next week, when he is off to see Lion King with his school, so he needs to take a packed lunch next to snacks to take with him as well. So yeah, a couple of these for him for next week as well. So and then also got some of these Nan's gluten-free snackers. Again, these will go with him for next week. He's got some sea salt and balsamic vinegar and some cheese ones there. They're like little tiny individual little crackers. Again, he had them when he went away to Butlins. Obviously, he need to take a packed lunch with a few snacks with him then. And he took him then. Apparently, he absolutely loved them. And also got his biscuits as well. He has these in the mornings when he gets up with his milk. And something we actually forgot when we went shopping was butter. Again, we actually said to Sammy butter, but when we come to punch shopping away, we actually forgot it. It wasn't in the receipt either. Got some Pepsi Max, obviously for me and Stephen. Also for Ben, got some of these Eat Real hummus chips. One's a sea salt and balsamic vinegar. He absolutely loves these as well. And these are a lot healthier for him as well. They're 30% less fat. Because I do believe Tesco's, like those cheese ball things he had, they've actually had a product recall on them. And our Tesco's haven't had any in since. So, but these are better for him anyway than those things are. And then for me, I got some of the 4 pink iced donuts. I wanted some of the ice buns, but one thing I noticed with our Sainsburys, for things like that, you have to go in first thing in the morning. If you go middle of the afternoon or early evening, they haven't got any. But anyway, I got one of these, so I'll go with those in a minute with a cup of tea. Speaking of tea, got some Tetley tea bags. These were £3.30 just for £1 for 160. Again, can never run out of tea bags in our house. Never ever can. It's like, that's like a crime. Being honest with you, so I do love my tea. So this will probably do us for a little bit, and then we go up to B&M probably before we get away and get a big massive pack, because obviously we'll take a whole load of stuff with us when we go to Butlins. And also got some of these Pringles as well. Again, Aldi, where we went, they normally do the Pringles, but I didn't have any in this week. And these are actually on offer at Sainsburys for the nectar price. So it's only £1.85. So of course I got salt and vinegar for me, and Steve wanted the cheese and onion. Yes, that's sort of basically a little what I got. And would you believe this lot could actually come to £33, which is just crazy price. But saying that though, gluten-free stuff's expensive. They were £2.40 just alone. They were. So yeah, and these are also on the nectar price as well. But yeah, I'm going to put these little things away in Ben's cupboard. And before we know it, what's the time now? 2:15 already. Time's just going by so quickly today. So yeah, anyway, the boys are home from school, as you can see. I'm not too quite sure what Ben's done because I haven't written his book. But anyway, the escort and the driver said Ben was really bouncy happy going on his bus this morning, which he was actually, because like I said earlier on, he just couldn't wait to get to school. He had a good day. Had a good day at school. Yeah, obviously I think Ben got a bit too hot because you can see they changed him into his shorts. But for me, it was, this morning it was quite chilly, anyway, then this afternoon it got quite warm. Now it's gone chilly again, isn't it? It is, the wind's picking up. So yeah, so far as I know, Ben's had a good day at school. Obviously they haven't written his book or nothing like that. So again, there's any issues, I'm sure they'll let us know. He's just chucking into his crisps now. Anyway, Ben, who did you see this afternoon, eh? Did you see Auntie Becky and Uncle Dom? Yeah, were they waving to you? Yeah, because obviously Becca messaged me, didn't she, earlier on? That was in the retail park, and that's where Ben was. Obviously, that's what Ben's been doing, shopping for the enterprise stuff, hasn't he? What he just been doing there. But he does look tired. Do have to admit that. Again, sleeping's been all over the place, hasn't it, the last few days?
I know. Do you know what's wrong with him?
He slept alright last night though, which is really good.
I know he's gonna need a new bed soon.
I know he's going to. Well, just the way he's bouncing all over it, aren't you, sweetheart?
What the hell out of it?
I know he does, but yeah, go sleep into it. See how with his crisps. Anyway, Mr. Sammy the hamster.
Yeah,
How was your day at school today?
been alright.
Yeah, done anything good today?
Today, I've just been doing lots today. I've just been doing my usual things.
What have been the usual
This
things?
week on Friday you finished for summer.
Yeah, week on Friday and you finish for summer, don't you?
Yeah.
And then comes the fun part, then try and watch Slides to do with you.
Oh, I finished for summer too.
I do finish for summer holidays, yeah.
And then here's us hardcore males, we don't finish at all.
Oh, that's the joys of working in retail, isn't it? So I did have to admit, one the alarm clock went off at 6:30 this morning. I thought I don't want to get up, but at least you had a good day, yeah.
Yeah.
So what else have you done apart from your normal lessons? Did you do science today?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. So, and what was your school dinner today?
School dinner today, mummy.
He's saying the same thing all the time.
He does.
School dinner today, mummy. It was
Pizza.
no, not
Chicken
pizza.
golly gone.
No, jacket potato.
Oh, jacket potatoes. That's something different today.
Come September, you'll be looking forward to a curry again.
Yeah. And what do you have on your potato? Cheese and beans?
Yeah.
Yeah, usual, isn't it? So, but anyway, you look tired, Sammy. You didn't want to get up.
With Ben bouncing all over the shop.
I know, you didn't want to get up this morning, did you, Sammy?
No.
I had to wake you up this morning, which is unusual.
Yeah, I got it.
What?
I got it.
I know you did.
I had to get it.
You had to get up at 4:15 this morning, didn't you? Oh, Sammy, guess what Mummy done for you today?
To see catch racing.
I managed to get to see Steve Milham for Butlins.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that alright?
Right.
Yeah? Oh, don't look enthusiastic then, because you normally like Stephen Milham.
You're not bothered, are you?
He isn't
Steve
bothered.
Milham.
Yeah, he's not bothered, is he? But if I said to her we're about to sing to Disney, that'd be a totally different story, wouldn't it? Yeah. I remember when we first said about going to Disney, Sam was, oh, I don't want to go to Disney, I want to go to Butlins. But now the situation's reversed. I don't want to go to Butlins, I want to go back to Disney. Didn't we, Sammy? Yeah. When are we going to go back to Disney?
In 2025.
2025, aren't we? Because what will be built in 2025? Frozen Land. So who will be able to see it Frozen Land?
Elsa, Ola,
Christoph and Sven. Yeah.
Well, SG fam, that brings a grey Monday to an end.
It's horrible out there. It's been quite chilly.
I don't mind it being nice and cool at night. That's one thing I don't mind during the summer months, because when it's hot, sticky and horrible, you just cannot sleep. Anyway, I don't know what show. What are you waiting for?
Waiting for the washing machine. My Disneyland. I got my other one, my top I was wearing. Got it dirty. Got tomato sauce all over it.
She moans at the boys not to wear their Disney things
jerseys
when they're eating their dinner, and she goes and wears hers and gets tomato sauce down.
So I'm waiting for it. So I'll pull it in straight away, because that's one thing Mum says. Mum says if you've got anything stains on there, I think like tomato sauce base, something like that, pull it in straight away. Put it to soak, so it's all down here. It's like I missed my mouth. So anyway, got to wait for a minute to see it's come out alright. The thing is, because that the washing instructions aren't that clear on them properly. But I must admit, the spirit jerseys that come out alright. So just hopefully, fingers crossed, this one will. The thing is quite funny, because when I wear this, Sam says, "Oh, you can become one of the dancers," because it is something like the dancers wear, isn't it? This one.
Yeah. Anyway, SG fam, yeah, that brings Monday's video to an end, and yeah, a big hello to all our new members as well. Yeah, all your names are on the screen. Yeah, that's one of the perks of becoming a member. You will get your name at the end of each video as a dedicated member. Has it come clean?
Yeah, it's come clean. Yeah, it's come clean.
I think you cherished that top, didn't you?
And this one. I got two. It's quite funny. I went without having no Disney. Obviously, I have got Disney clothes, obviously, but I mean, like no Disneyland park stuff. And I end up having two spirit jerseys and a hoodie. So it needs to dry now.
Yeah, this week it's Sports Day on Wednesday, and for the first time since 2019, we're actually going to be able to attend one. So
not all of it, because I've got to work.
Yeah, it's going to be nice, but of course, because it being school and everything else, we can't do any video or photos or anything like that. But it's going to be interesting to finally watch a sports day again after all this time.
It's a swimming gala, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's nice to finally be able to go to something again.
It is actually, isn't it?
Yeah, and yeah, Sammy's going to be doing swimming, and I don't know if Ben's going to be bossing him around because they're in charge, aren't they?
I know Ben's doing something tomorrow, isn't he?
Yeah.
With some sort of fate or something like that. Because I do know, I think what I can get, I think they're taking it in turns, because obviously they're selling some of their stuff they've made, don't they, as well? So I think they're taking it in turns to do that, okay?
Scariest thing in the back of my mind is 2 years from this point on, that'll be the end of Ben's life in the school as he knows it, because that'll be time up, because he'd be 19 going on 20, wouldn't he?
The thing is he actually registered as 25.
Yeah.
But it's just trying to.
Once again, another day has passed and there's not really been no recommendations for places. It just shows you how awful and terrible, social care is at the moment for social services, isn't it?
Yes, it's not
they're the ones who're supposed to help you out to decide where the best place is for him to go in the future, but no. They expect you to do everything yourself these days, don't they?
They do. It's like the place where we looked at, because it's out of county, we've been told we might have a fight, but yet, if you can't go there, where else is suitable for him?
But that becomes the only option, then it'll have to be.
It'll have to be, won't it? Prepare for lots and lots of fighting. But anyway, like I said, they've had good days at school, which is great, haven't they?
Can't believe it finishes next Friday, can you?
I finish next Friday too!
Yeah, well, I've only got a couple of weeks and then it's I'm off as well, aren't I? So
yeah.
For the amount of holiday I've got during the month of August, it's going to go pretty quick.
You've got lots of holiday booked in August, haven't you?
Yeah, my birthday's coming up. I'm going to be 44.
Well, we we've got something lined up for your birthday.
Yeah, we are. Tomorrow, me and Cheryl are going to be sitting down and we're going to just max out the month of August to see what we can actually do.
Financial situation as well.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of freebies as well involved. You know, there's a lot of free places you can visit. And yeah, we'll see where we get on.
So there's one place we do like. It's a local canal place, isn't it? We went there when it was lockdown was on. It was nice. It's nice, peaceful and quiet.
Only if the weather's with it.
Exactly.
If the weather's with it, I won't even bother.
No.
But anyway, like the video, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you again tomorrow.
Bye everyone.